opponent across the ring in the red corner. He came to scales at 12 stone 1 pound. His unbeaten record consists of 3 fights, 3 wins. Wearing the black trunks from Enfield, Ricky Cocker. The referee will now give his final instructions to both boxers.
So slight change to the schedule. One more contest to go this evening. Ricky Coker and Anthony Fox.
Seconds out, first round.
Coker in the black shorts with the luminous green socks. Fox with the red shorts. Fox only 7 days since coming up short against the talented Leron Richards on the Davis Walsh undercard at the Copper Box in Stratford. He's back out already. You don't get many opportunities to box on a Floyd Mayweather co-promotion at this stage of your career.
Oh, most definitely not.
Only won 1 of his opening 9 though. Came against Morgan Jackson on his debut in Wigan this time a year ago. He tried to make things difficult for Richards at the Copper Box last weekend. He's tall and rangy at the weight. Does box at middleweight at Fox. This one at super middleweight. So as we mentioned, 2 of our guys now holding 2 of the 4 belts available at world level at super middle. Both of them are boxed at this venue as well. Right now, Ricky Coker just trying to go to work with Anthony Fox pinned in the corner.
Quite a nice exchange there. They're both taking a few, both missing a few.
Both rolling well, no holding either. Nice to see. Coker looking to bump his way up the rankings. 25 years of age now, 3-0 as a professional.
A little bit of a tussle going on here, which is quite good.
There is. Well, this one's scheduled for 6, would you believe? So they've gone to work early, knowing that they've got that much ahead of them. A bit of blood from the nose of Anthony Fox, quite a lot of blood, in fact.
It's definitely given Coker a bit of confidence.
Now Coker needs to unload on Anthony Fox, who backs up to the ropes.
Exciting round.
Was an exciting round. 5 more of those to go, apparently.
Will it go the distance?
Round 2.
So away we go then, second of 6 rounds here. Ricky Coker having some success in that previous round. That work in the body early of Anthony Fox. Nice counter hook from Coker. Whoa, counter right hand just sent Coker back onto his heels. He's just knocked off balance there. So look at the referee say I'm absolutely fine, but well, he was put
What
down.
do you think? Do you think that was off balance, or do you think that was a...
Perhaps 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, as Anthony Fox has decided to jump on the opportunity here and just test out whether or not he did hurt Ricky Coker or not.
Well, Coker doesn't seem hurt.
Coker doesn't seem hurt. So Anthony Fox could well punch himself out here. Lands another right hand there. And the left hook clean too. So Ricky Coker's got to be careful. He doesn't just suddenly unravel out of nothing. Just incredible how the momentum can change in the course of a contest from either a slip
that same shot.
Fox really digging in. He's throwing everything at Coker. Perhaps he knows that he's not going to get many of these opportunities in this one, and he's got to try and make the most of it.
And can Coker recover? Because if he wasn't hurt, he's definitely hurt now.
Well, if he's not terribly hurt, he's certainly flustered. The referee's having a look at him. He's got his back to the ropes. And again, he's been caught with these silly shots over the top.
And he's been caught with it quite often. Like, he's very open for that shot.
And that's certainly taken a lot out of both men, that exchange. Fox digging in with everything he's got. But is he throwing the kitchen sink too early? So if he doesn't get Coker out of here in this exchange, he's going to have muscles that are full of lactic acid.
As we've seen previously in previous fights, but this is definitely an exciting fight.
Well, it's just lit up the place. The beats of the drum echoing around York Hall as these final remnants of this terrific evening in the crowd just stand to attention as these two men giving absolutely everything. It's got the feeling of a final round of an attritional war, but this is two of a potential 6 here as Coker goes to work on a tired Anthony Fox, and the two touch gloves in one of the rounds of the night so far, it has to be said.
Now, if that wasn't entertainment, I don't know what is.
Absolutely. Certainly Ricky Coker was then under a sustained barrage from Anthony Fox, who just threw everything at him on the off chance that he had hurt him. Then almost punched himself out, and at the end of the round Ricky Coker got his second win and started throwing some leather back, so real ebb and flow to round number 2.
Let's see what happens this round. I'm very excited, very intrigued.
Very intrigued indeed.
Because they're both very tired.
Round 3.
So who was left with more, who was left with less in the tank after that scintillating 3 minutes in round number 2? Coker lands a left hook.
I think they've definitely both earned each other's respect.
Without a doubt. And Anthony Fox, as we say, lost last weekend, won't want to make that 2 from 2 in just the space of 7 days. Well, full marks for effort so far. Wings in an overhand right that misses by a fair distance. As Coker now using his strength to bustle Fox back onto the rope, but has he got the strength to start firing combinations of his own? Digs into the body. Another head movement of the wherewithal for Coker, who's still there, just ducked under the left hook.
It seems that Fox has
a big right hand then.
Yeah. It seems that Fox has the most explosive of the punches. But Coker just keeps going. He's got a barrage of punches, doesn't stop, which is very draining. So as much as Coker's punches ain't as explosive, he just keeps it going where it's draining, putting the pressure on, not giving Fox a chance to breathe.
Coker crashing that right hook into the body, left hook and then
a nice uppercut
upstairs,
yes,
yeah.
from Coker.
Fox just steps off to his right-hand side. A bit of blood from the nose of the man in red shorts. Is he trying to catch a breather? He's not being allowed to. It's Coker, spell of success, a few shots get through. And now it's Fox who perhaps is starting to wane and catching a few clean ones. Works his way off the ropes, trying to get into some space, but Coker's cut the ring off well again, forces him back onto the ropes. It's Coker for me now. Joshua looking the stronger of the two men. He looks like the one that's recovered the better from that torrid round two for both gentlemen, as the right hand gets through, presses his head on the head of Fox, shoots the uppercut through the middle. Now the pressure begins to tell.
Fox is looking really tired.
And he walked into another right hand there. End of round three, and momentum now in the corner of Ricky Coker.
And they still decided to go to war this round.
Well, fair play to both men for their industry and their punch output too, because they haven't let up through just wearing on the mind and the body.
Can't have too much of these fights.
Coker now on the offensive. Moving forward, hunting Anthony Fox. Links a left hook behind the guard. It just seems that he's the man that's found his timing and range a little better. Slams a left hook into the body. Fox tries to hold on.
Fox is putting a lot of effort in these punches, but still missing, which is definitely draining.
I always say this, not much more tiring than hitting thin air.
With that much velocity.
Oh, and Fox again walked into a stiff jab. Fox catching them more and more cleanly as this one wears on. As Coker starts to unload again, putting his man under a sustained period of pressure. 4, 5, 6 punch combination. On his short shots, not putting everything into them, but he's landing. Fox trying to respond, cover up and come back, but he's really on the wrong end of this so far.
What an exciting fight this is.
And again, Coker landing the right hand over the top. Fox a little welt appearing above the left eye, signs of damage from a brutal encounter through 4 rounds. Fox trying to move his head, trying to ride those shots as best he can from the gloves and by moving the head, but Coker's just maintain this relentless pace, and his Fox just starting to wane and feel the pressure.
But catches a shot in between these combinations once in a while, which he needs to be careful of. As much as he's got that
but he always
constant barrage of punches.
They're just shots in the dark from Fox, aren't they, at this time?
Yeah.
They're just winging them in from nowhere, but really that's left eye and just above it, it's really starting to swell.
Whew. Sure is.
So actually got to be really careful there, because that's almost got the early makings of kind of hematoma looking swell. I can remember Alfredo Angulo against Canelo Alvarez having a terrible one of those that seemed to protrude all the way from his forehead. These these two can maintain this pace for another 6 minutes. Ricky Coker has come straight back to work. Does he feel he can make Anthony Fox fold? Does Fox feel as if he can withstand this barrage for another 2 rounds, all in the psychology of a mentally draining fight as well as a physically testing one? Fox perhaps going to try and fight his way off the ropes now. And he's winging those shots in.
It takes a lot of energy and a lot of effort when you're throwing shots like that and they're not landing.
Huge amount of will too.
This is just a war of attrition right now.
It is. As a short right uppercut lands on the inside for Coker. Fox kind of rabbit punching away on the inside. Little shoe shine. Nice glancing right hand. Just turns the chin of Ricky Coker momentarily, but he seems to take
Ricky
it
Coker's
okay.
definitely shown he's got a chin because he's taken some clean shots and he's been unfazed. Still coming forward.
And I think in answer to your question in round 2 was it a bona fide knockdown? I think really it was just a case of he was caught with his feet square and knocked off balance more than the shot took his legs from underneath him.
And he got up very quick and very comfortably.
He did, and he looked at the referee as to say, no, I'm absolutely fine. And I think maybe that gave Anthony Fox just a false impetus to throw too much at him. And as a result, we're seeing a man that's exhausted and with an empty, or certainly an emptier tank than he would have otherwise had at this stage.
Very true. And is made for a much more exciting fight for the fans.
As indeed, and one that situation that Ricky Coker now seems to be taking full advantage of as he slings these shots in short and tight, with Fox still game, still somehow finding reserves to fight back. And it's he who somehow finds the strength and resolve to will Coker back onto the ropes, leaning on him, slinging those shots in from left field and right outside of the peripheral vision of Coker. Oh, that was a nice right hand from Fox. Best shot he's landed for a few minutes.
And Coker once again unfazed.
Well, it was clean, but I think the pop's gone out of the shots, probably for both men really at this stage.
I think Fox already had the most explosive out of the two, but yeah, you're right, he's definitely losing that snap in his shots.
No doubt about that. I don't think there are many fighters on the planet that would be able to maintain this sort of output and maintain the power and the pop in those shots.
Definitely not.
3-5 rounds. Coker's doing a pretty good job of it though. Again, just mentally draining, having somebody coming forward continually and throwing those kind of shots at you as we right now, business to attend to for the last 2 combatants on a busy bill here at York Hall. And this is the final round. No mistakes this time. As these 2 men, well, they go back to work and they'll know, and I'm sure there'll be an element of relief that this is the final 3 minutes because, goodness me, they couldn't have put any more into these rounds if they'd possibly been asked to. Testament to Fox's conditioning too, you know, because he's just been under continually sustained barrage. Got to remember he fought just 7 days ago as well too, so he's had to maintain that condition and that weight. Come in here and put on a good display against a well-schooled opponent in Ricky Coker, who's looking decent at this stage in his pro career. Nice counter left hook to the body from Coker, through at the same time. Nice stiff right hand. Fox on the back foot, doesn't give away much in the face or the eyes, maintained a similar expression throughout. And that welt over the eye, luckily, hasn't seemed to have worsened in the last couple of rounds.
Coker's landed some very good straights in this round, and he wasn't really using the other rounds before to throw that straight right, and he's getting a lot of success with it.
As you mentioned it, he landed it on cue again. Uppercut, now moves around the outside. Coker, really good spell for him this.
I think this might seal the victory for him.
Well, I think outside of round 2, really, he's looked the more dominant of the fighter in the majority of exchanges, but it was just that round 2 that really changed the whole course of the contest. And I think since then he's just slowly worked his way back into it. And he hasn't really looked like anything that other than being on the front foot. But all credit to Anthony Fox. There's many a fighter would have wilted under this sort of pressure, but he's done no such thing. He's been right there every step of the way. Bit of blood now coming from the nose of Fox again, as Coker continues to turn up the heat. Short uppercut on the inside. Fox somehow comes forward again, slinging the right from downtown, but he missed by a fair way. And now Coker opens up with a 5-punch combination.
That was lovely.
Rocking the head back of Fox, who now tries to get back.
That just shows the fitness level of Ricky Coker.
And again, the uppercut working well. You bet your bottom dollar he'll throw that a couple more times when they get on the inside. Nice right hand from Fox. Where is he finding the resolve to throw these from? Coker again coming forwards, looking for the space on the inside. Opens up, there's the uppercut. Came off the chest that time, now he gets on his bike. Pushing those shots through the middle, trying to keep Fox on the back foot. Uppercut through the centre again, and well, Coker raises his hand aloft. Good show of sportsmanship by the two at the end. And well, the news coming through from Sheffield bang on time as we go to the judges' scorecards. At Kell Brook has had a problem he can't see in his corner, and the referee has called it off. So the title belt, the IBF welterweight title, changing hands. Bad news for the British boxing fans up in Sheffield.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's show an appreciation for both boxers. After 6 3 rounds, we go to the referee scores at 12. The referee scores about 58 points to 56 points in favour of the winner. In the red corner,
so there we have it. 19 fights done and dusted this evening at your call.
Ricky, congratulations. That was a very exciting end to the evening.
Yeah, loving it, man. It was a very, very good fight. I don't know what he caught me with, but it's the first time I've ever been down. So it was like a big learning step for me. So I need to pick myself up and carry the rest of the rounds. So it was good.
Yeah, well, I mean, you certainly did. It didn't look too heavy, but then he steamed in on you looking for the finish, and it was a bit worrying for a second. I think for your fans.
I had it in a bag, man. Definitely. So nothing I'm not used to, man. So yeah, just looking for the next one now. Make it a bit more clean, trying to sharpen up a bit. Yeah, that was a good fight, man. Good way to end the night. A lot of action, man.
Yeah. He was absolutely blowing at the end.
Yeah, loving it though, man.
Toe to toe for 6 rounds.
Yeah, it's good.
Excellent. So when are you next out?
I'm going to talk with my manager. My coach is having a wedding soon, so I'm not going to be in for the 10th of June, but hopefully soon after that, we'll see.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well done.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Cheers.
Enjoy.